morning, Beasley. I will be with you in a moment. I just want to finish signing these reports.
Oh, that's all right, sir. You just take your time. Don't hurry on my account, sir. I just want to report, sir, that Project UDT is all lined up. Those Navy frogmen are going to be diving around the clock.
Good.
With any kind of luck at all, sir, you'll have 40 pounds of shrimp by dinner time.
Fine. What the devil is the meaning of this?
Oh, you mean my dynamic and forceful new personality, sir? Well, you see, it's part of an experiment. I'm a guinea pig.
Beasley, I do not quarrel with your lineage, but what's happened to you?
Oh, my SPD is showing, sir.
You what?
Subliminal personality development. Yeah, well, you see, this psychologist over at the base hospital is remolding my character while I'm unconscious.
How can he tell?
You see, sir, when I go to sleep, there is this little speaker under my pillow, and it plays his voice over and over and over, and my mind just soaks it up, and presto, when I wake up in the morning, I am the new me.
Beasley, if there's one thing this base does not need, it is a new you.
But, sir,
let that be the last we hear of SPD.
Oops will not suffice, sailor. Go to the nearest wall and wait for the firing squad.
Commander Adrian, it's not his fault. I'm afraid we distracted him.
I was coming to you. Why aren't you where you belong in the motor pool?
Oh, well, we're on our way to sick bay, sir, to get our booster shot.
Oh, well, fine. That's fine. Well, while you're there, why don't you put in a boost for rest and rehabilitation? I understand San Diego is beautiful this time of the year.
Thank you, sir. That's very thoughty. But I'm afraid we'll have to sleep on it.
Ah.
Sleep on it. Sleep on it. Oh, wait a minute. That might be the solution. Beasley, do you suppose that SPD business of yours, you suppose it might actually make the waves ask to be transferred home?
Sir, it is very powerful. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I see that gleam in your eye, sir. It means that we are off on another mad prank.
Now we will see who the lucky winner is of 3 marvelous days in Australia in our annual officers' drawing.
Oh, but, sir, this is the first time we've ever done this.
That's right. This is our first annual officers' drawing. Beasley, would you care to do the honors? Just reach right
If you don't mind, sir, I'll do the honors.
Oh, that hurts, Rotter. You don't trust me.
Well, you do have a history, sir. Let's see. The winner is Lieutenant Ann Morgan.
Lieutenant Ann Morgan.
Ann Morgan.
Oh, wonderful.
What?
Congratulations, my dear. As soon as you're all packed and ready to leave, stop by here and have your papers ready.
Oh, you lucky girl. Tomorrow morning you'll be having breakfast in bed at the Metropole Hotel.
Lucky is right. I never won anything in my life. But thank you, sir.
Oh, that's great.
I won.
Have a good time, my dear.
Sir, listen, do you know that somebody cheated? Lieutenant Ann Morgan's name is on, look at every single one of these.
Beasley, the next time you undergo a personality change, why don't you try for something a little bit brighter?
Sir, I certainly will, but look at Lieutenant Ann Morgan's name is on every one. Oh, I see. You're the one who cheated.
Well, naturally. I had to get Lieutenant Morgan out of the way before I began my SPD program for helpless little waves.
Sir, I tell you, if I had known the war was going to be so much fun, I wouldn't have waited to be drafted.
Hurry up, shipmates, there's Pat. Now, the skipper left me in charge, so here's this. Lights out and hit the sack, see? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir. Well, it's going to be a rough 3 days jumping through the hoops for Mrs. Clyde baiting.
I'm trying to listen to taps. What was that? That was nighty-night. For me.
Good evening out there in Lullaby Land. This is your favorite neighborhood Sandman bringing you a few happy thoughts. Beautiful dreamer, has it ever occurred to you that this humid, insect-infested jungle is no place for sweet, innocent girls like you? The rain straggles your hair. The sun dries your skin. The hard work puts unsightly muscles where soft, graceful curves used to be. Face it, this war isn't for you. So why stay here and suffer when relief is just a few steps away? Hurry, hurry, hurry to your local commander's office and ask about the quick, easy, economical transfer home plan. Good night. Sleep warm.
Come on, girls, pull. I want to drop it into the chassis. Come on, a little more. A little more.
A little more, come on, Mary, this thing's heavy.
So it's heavy, lovey. It's good for you. It'll give you muscle.
Oh, my God!
Get it home! Give me down!
For SVD, sir.
Give me down!
Then when they heard the word muscle.
It is just like magic. Come on, let's get back to the studio. The office.
Sir, what are you going to zonk them with tonight?
Well, tonight, I am going to manipulate their tenderest emotions. Tonight, my subject will be the joys of homecoming.
Oh, that's a real grabber, sir.
This is your old honey dreamer again, with a few words about the joys of homecoming. How long will it be before you're walking up that quiet, elm-lined street again? How long until your familiar step is heard, and with joyous bark and a wag of his tail, old Bowser comes down the walk to greet you? Boys. Home to Mommy and Daddy. Home to friends and sweetheart. Home, sweet home.
Oh, come on, get with it, girls. Give me a little more height. That's it, that's it, that's it. Now hold it, hold it. Now, a little bit higher. 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 That's it, now hold it while I guide it home.
Oh!
Come on, get me out of here. Lift the engine, get me out of here.
I don't want to stay here anymore. Oh, sir, we should have to see it. Dirty and uncomfortable and everything. Oh, Dad.
At ease, ladies, at ease. We were just passing, and I happened to overhear sounds of distress. Is there anything I can do?
Oh, Commander Adrian. Oh, let's go home.
Girls, listen now. We can't understand a word you're saying.
Then you're not listening, Beasley. They're pouring their poor little hearts out. They want to go home.
Oh, that's good.
Well, buck up. Perhaps Uncle Roger can arrange that. The transfer papers, Beasley, get them out.
Oh, righto, Uncle Roger.
Hi, everybody.
Put them back, put them back.
What's the matter? You're crying.
Lieutenant. We were just telling the commander. We want to go home.
Home? But this is your home. It's your home for the duration.
No, we mean home for real. Mom and Dad and the boy next door.
And shaggy old Boozer wagging his tail.
That's Bowser.
Oh. All right. What's this all about?
Or might I suggest that you ladies talk it over with the lieutenant here and then sleep on it. And if you feel the same way in the morning, I'm sure she won't stand in your way. Come along, Bowser. Beasley.
Commander, golly, sir, foiled again.
Not at all, Beasley. Tonight, we hit the airwaves with a crash program.
You gonna try and zonk the girls again?
Oh, no. This time, the zonkee will be Lieutenant Ann Morgan.
All right, just one more thing and then I rest my case. I know you're only human, but remember this, too. You're representing thousands of waves back in the States that are just hoping that your example will pave the way for them to serve overseas. Good night.
Hi, out there in Lullaby Land. This is your old Sandman with a few words about the joys of homecoming. Yes. Wouldn't it be nice to come walking up that elm-lined street again, turning in at the house set back on the green lawn, to hear old Bowser's joyous yelp, his tail wagging and his nose wiggling, and there's sweet old Mom and kindly old Dad. How they missed you. Don't wait. Take advantage of this week's transfer home offer. Be on your way to a great reunion. Be on your way home. Lieutenant Morgan, what ships you out? What brings you out so early in the morning, my dear?
The morning report.
Yes, of course. Well, it goes without saying, Lieutenant, that all of you are going to be deeply missed here. Thus, these little mementos of our affection and esteem. It was served... what was that you said about the morning report?
Your orders, sir. One every day, including Sunday.
You mean you didn't come about the transfers?
Oh, no, sir. The girls have changed their minds.
Lieutenant, those are wristwatches. I had the engravers up working all night long.
Well, sir, I guess you'll just have to return them and get your money back, sir.
Sir, request permission to speak to the commanding officer, sir.
Yes, Beasley. I would be very interested in what you did last night.
Yes, sir, but first things first. Sir, I want to be transferred home.
What? Home? Are you mad?
No, sir, home. Home, where I belong. Home to Mom and Dad. Home to the important things in life. Filling a home with love and happiness.
So that's how he did it, SPD.
That's right.
What does that mean again?
Subliminal personality development.
Yeah, the way Adrian used it, it meant some poor dopes.
Well, you know, I should have suspected something the minute I started missing Bowser. I don't even own a dog. Anyway, we're lucky the lieutenant got back in time to snap us out of it. So let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're going to work all right, but the motor pool's going to have to wait. We're going to work on Adrian.
That's the lieutenant I know and love.
Off the record, I'd like to say I'm tickled pink. What do you have in mind for him, Madame Lafarge?
Well, I think a long trip might be nice for him. I mean, why should we sit around waiting for him to figure out ways to get rid of us? Why don't we beat him to the punch?
Great, but how?
Well, he SPD'd us. Why don't we SPD him back? Right off the island.
Okay, Ann, you're on.
Now hear this. Now hear this. Ask yourself this question, Roger Adrian. Is a detachment of lady sailors your idea of a command? And will you be content to tell your grandchildren that you fought this war with a knife and fork? We who know and respect you say no. Yours is a larger responsibility. So don't delay. Act now. Get into the thick of things. March up that gangplank. Get on board. Take the helm. Steer your ship of fate into the rising sun. Roger Adrian, you have a date with history. Botnick, why don't you let the girls help you with that?
Please, Lieutenant, I'd rather do it myself.
Ann?
Oh, hi, Maxwell. Any news from the front about Adrian's transfer?
I'll say there is. I think we overdid it.
Overdid it. How could we overdo it? Either he applies for a transfer or he doesn't.
Oh, he applied for a transfer, all right. To combat.
That. But we didn't mean that. We've got to do something.
That's right. Up to now, we've been winning the war.
He means it, too. When I left the office, he was dictating the memo.
But that's terrible. Girls, drop everything. We've got to go undo what we overdid. If that chafing dish sailor ever gets in this war, we'll be murderers.
How bad can combat be after serving with them?
Yeoman, come in here with some decent charts of Japanese waters. These automobile club maps don't help me a bit. Go! Ah, Morgan Trotter, I'm glad you came. I was just about to send for you. Trotter, I want you to take over here until my replacement arrives. Morgan, I'm going up, you know.
But that's what we wanted to talk to you about, sir.
Yes, sir. We don't want you to go.
It's very flattering, but I have to go, Morgan. You see, running a detachment of lady sailors, that's not my idea of a fighting command.
See what I mean?
Trotter here'll understand. I wouldn't want my grandchildren to think I fought this war with a knife and fork.
But, sir, you can't go. We SPD'd you.
Silence, child. I have a higher responsibility. I have a greater duty.
You don't understand. We psyched you. You can't go. They'll be shooting at you with real bullets.
I have a rendezvous with history. It is a far, far better thing I do now. You did what?
We SPD'd you. I did to you what you did to the girls.
I mean, you were the one that convinced me I should go to combat.
Well, of course. You'd never think of a thing like that. We made it up.
Combat? Well, Oh, that's that shooting, all that untidiness way out there.
Mission accomplished, sir.
Oh, Beasley. Beasley, you stay right here, Lieutenant Morgan. I'll deal with you later. Beasley, I want to... Just, Beasley. Would you please... the envelope, Beasley. Yes, the envelope.
Oh, your combat application.
Yes, I've changed my mind, and I don't want to fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, sir, you're going to hate me.
What?
It's gone.
You said it, you blunderer.
Sir, you ordered me to send...
Don't alibi what is happening to me. I am surrounded by ingrates, incompetents, and enemies.
Well, sir, I think the thing to do is to try and get the letter back.
Don't interrupt. The thing to do is to try and get the letter back.
Good thinking, sir. We'll drive you. Let's go.
Well, maybe we can head it off at the mail shack. sailor, we are here to get a letter that was mistakenly addressed to Admiral Cartwright, 3rd Assault Group.
It was in a manila envelope about this big.
I don't read them, sir. I just stamp them.
Don't be insolent to me. This is top priority.
Sorry, sir. That envelope went over to the airstrip about 10 minutes ago.
Commander, come on, next stop, the airstrip. There's a plane over there.
Oh, it's taking off.
Over my dead bodies! Stop! You've got my letter! Stop, do you hear? Stop, that's an order! Hold it! Commander, no!
Sir, it's one of ours! Sir! Stop! Stop!
Oh, they got away!
Commander, we still have one more chance. That plane has to pick up the task force mail at the flagship.
The flagship? Everybody to the docks! We'll get my gig!
Get out on all ships. Japanese subpack in the area. Disperse and take evasive action.
Sir, I warn you again, this craft is not built for the open sea.
If you're going to whimper, go downstairs.
That's below, sir.
I know where downstairs is, Lieutenant.
There's the flagship, sir. Hard a port! Hard a port!
Speak English!
That means make a left, sir. Sir, I really think we ought to turn around.
I vote with him, sir. I think we're catching up with the war.
Hang on, everybody! We're getting close to that flagship now. Nobody's gonna send me into combat. I'm not going for anyone! All right, prepare to board. We're coming along that flagship. We're getting close to it now, and my letter!
Commander, don't look now, but there's a torpedo heading straight for us.
Oh, good. It's one of ours. Torpedo! Abandon ship! All right, abandon ship! You win! Abandon ship!
I'm not much of a man for words, Adrian. It's all in my recommendation for your citation. My flagship would be at the bottom now if it wasn't for the raw courage and self-sacrifice displayed out there by you and your magnificent crew.
A crew? Oh, yes, the crew. Yes, yes, sir, they are all Navy. And no matter how dirty the job is, they follow orders and say nothing.
Well, rest easy and good luck.
Commander, I guess what?
What?
You just got an answer to your combat application.
Oh, I did?
It's from Admiral Cartwright himself, sir, in action.
Really?
Yes, sir. It's, now, heard all about you, Adrian.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and get well soon.
Yeah.
And when you are ready and able, send in another combat application, and we'll get you up here. Best regards, Cartwright.
Yes. Well, Beasley, take a reply. Dear Bob, you will hear from me when I'm ready.
What he means is, don't call me, I'll call you.